And now, 6-1 from Chicago, Illinois, your host for the Give and Go Hoop Show, Low Battle. Okay, NBA, enough. Freaking enough already. Okay, I have to just put this out there. This is ridiculous. Okay, this is where the NBA messes up. They've been doing it for years, and this is no different. The Miami mistake. Okay, the Heat had this big free agent signing. Woo-hoo, who didn't know about that? Okay, everybody knew about that. And now, it's like they can't let it go. It's like everything is Miami. How's Miami doing? Oh, they all got it figured out. I mean, I get it. Sports Center, you are what you are. I mean, you typical journalism follow, the lead dog, and that's what you do. And, and you beat it into the ground until it's not worth beating anymore. That's what you do. I get that. That's Sports Center. That's why you show the top 10 plays like 17 times, or you show the same dunk 55 times. Because, we didn't see it fast enough, or whatever, or slow enough. I mean, but the NBA, you got to realize, this is why when you get a full head of steam going, and all of a sudden, people are paying attention to you, then you go and you blow it. See, right now, David Stern, what you should be doing, and all these people you got in New York in your headquarters, is you should be recognizing, okay, We got a good head of steam going with the Miami Heat, with LeBron James and all of this, and Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. We got all of that going. But now, it's time that you start focusing on the parity of the league. And, and things, and you're missing it. You're missing it big time. I mean, think about it. Right now, I just was going through the standings. There's 14 teams that got the record equivalent or better than the Miami Heat in your league. 14. You only got 30 teams. So almost half your league at 22 games is almost better than the Miami Heat. But yet, all you want to talk about is the Miami Heat. Every freaking night. Every day. Oh, is LeBron happy? Have they figured it out yet? Whatever. It's been 22 stinking games. I mean, it is what it is. It's time to put them back in the pack with the rest of the freaking league. And then guess what? Shake it up. Boom. And when you throw it out there, whatever happens at playoff time, it happens. Let it build up. People are going to be sick of the NBA by the time we get to the playoffs. By the time we get to the All-Star break. Because now we want to find out how many Miami Heat players are going to be on the All-Star team. Who cares? Whatever. They got 3 players. And one of them is really good. I mean, the other one's decent, and Bosh is Bosh. I mean, and that's what it is. I mean, think about it. You got 14 teams that are as equally good or better playing right now than the Miami Heat. I mean, the Bulls, Jazz, Spurs, Magic, Hawks, Nuggets, Oklahoma City, Dallas, and New Orleans all got a better record than the Miami Heat. All got a better record. But yet, nobody wants to talk about, the Chris Paul. They just put a little light on Chris Paul and his little drama and how he's basically carried that team to a very decent record, with a lot less than LeBron James and Dwayne Wade got. Nobody want to talk about the Dallas Mavericks and how, Jason Kidd at his age right now carrying them to a decent record in, the Western Conference. Russell Westbrook emergence and Kevin Durant. Carmelo's trying to get out of Denver and they still better than Miami right now at 22 games. Carlos Boozer just came on with the Bulls. But even before Carlos Boozer came on with the Bulls, you had Joakim Noah, who's probably should get most improved player at this point at the first quarter of the NBA season, because definitely he's the X factor that's happened. As I said on another show, that's why the Bulls are where they are, not counting Derrick Rose, improved jump shot and things of that nature. And then, of course, we got the Jazz. You know, I guess everybody's just used to them being okay and figuring they're not going to win a championship. So why talk about the Jazz? And then the Spurs are the best, got the best record in the whole NBA, but nobody wants to put emphasis on that. You know, I mean, and then you got Orlando and you got Atlanta. I mean, so you have teams out there that you could be showcasing right now, that you could be putting a whole lot of emphasis on right now. That, you know, they could get, you know, not just people, you know, I know people love to hate the Heat and all of that, but why not show some love to these other 14 teams that's out here that's making a difference, that's doing good? I mean, you know, this is your chance, NBA, to really pull in fans nationally and not just talking about the Miami Heat every stinking day. I mean, granted, it was exciting, it was interesting, it was intriguing, it was all of those weird little things up until the point when LeBron James went back to Cleveland. They got their little booze out and he torched them for 38 points and he played them and they basically rolled over and let LeBron play him like a sucker. And that was it. Okay? Once that game was over, okay, fizzle, it's over. I mean, it is what it is. They just a team now. I mean, they're just one of the 14 teams that have a pretty decent record. And it's time the NBA wake up to that and stop that madness while they got a chance. Because if not, you guys are going to find out that you lost the league by the All-Star break because they've gotten Miami overload. Everybody's sick of hearing about the Heat. I mean, they've lost 8 games. Unless you don't anticipate that they're not going to lose but 2 more games the rest of the freaking season for about 60 more games, they got about 60 more games. If you figure they're not going to lose but 2 more games, then do that story because then that'll be something we want to watch, which means they'll end up 72-10 like the Bulls. But you know that ain't going to freaking happen. So that's why I'm saying, come on, wake up, take off the freaking red glasses. Is more to the NBA than the Miami Heat. Life, love, and hoop forever. May all your jump shots hit the bottom of the net. Peace. Giving your hoop shows, giving props to Slam Magazine. I read it, so should you. Come on, rude boy, boy.